guys, welcome back to day 3 of Inktober. I hope you enjoyed yesterday's video and are ready to continue on our journey of dark tales, stories, and urban legends this month. Today's piece is inspired by the Brothers Grimm fairy tale, Snowdrop, or as it's more well known by, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is quite a darker take on Snow White than you may be familiar with. The purpose for that is because in the original story, it kind of goes similar to the fairy tale that we all know and love. The queen's jealous of Snow White and sends a huntsman after her to bring her back Snow White's heart to prove that she's dead. Yada yada. She ends up hiding in the woods and meets the dwarfs, and then the queen ends up transforming herself and poisoning her with an apple. But in the Grimm's fairy tale version, the prince ends up showing up a little bit later, and he basically gets down on the way she looks in the coffin and tries to buy her dead body and the coffin off of the dwarfs, and the dwarfs are like, no dude, that's kind of gross, blah blah blah. Eventually they give in. I'm assuming they were short on cash and they needed some money or whatever, and they go to move the coffin, and the piece of the poison apple falls out of her mouth, and all of a sudden she's awake, and the prince is like, hey man, come be my wife, live in the palace with me, yada yada. She does so, etc, etc. So I thought that was quite disgusting and very, very dark for a child's fairy tale. And so I decided to kind of go on the fact that she's dead here and kind of comes back to life to try to get her revenge on the prince, because honestly, that's disgusting. So that's what this piece is based on, and that's why she looks like this, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So today, while you're watching me complete this piece, I thought it would be fun to talk about some of my goals for this Inktober. And the first goal is to obviously finish Inktober this year, because I failed miserably at it last year. I only ended up posting 4 videos and only doing 4 pieces because naturally, if I couldn't post it on YouTube, I didn't want to make the piece at all, which was ridiculous. So that's the first goal. The second goal is to turn all these pieces into an art book, which I'm actually currently working on as we speak. As I finish a piece, I'm kind of uploading it, so I will have it ready by the time we do the giveaway live stream on November 3rd. So my goal was to complete Inktober, have like a product at the end of it, and a very nice body of work that is cohesive and kind of goes together. And some of the things that I wanted to work on, like I really want to experiment this month just to kind of see what I like, see what I don't like, and try a whole bunch of new things. Partly because I feel like I'm still on my artistic journey. I feel like I don't officially have a style yet, and I'm hoping after this month is over that I will feel more confident in my process and more one step closer to finding my style and finding my path. Another goal that I have this month is to kind of draw and paint intuitively and not rely so much on referencing my things. Like, I want to have an idea for what I want to draw, like ready to go, and then have that image completely in my head and then look for reference, which I have been doing, and I've been very happy with how that's been going so far. But like, I would like to kind of branch out of my comfort zone and really experiment and just let myself draw and not worry about so much of the outcome as much. I mean, I really want to have like a nice body of work, and I feel like that's putting a lot of pressure on me. and the more I relax, the better the pieces get, which is kind of ironic. So yeah, it's to kind of like lay back and experiment a little bit and hopefully find the way to my style in the future. Which is something that I think a lot of artists struggle with, is the pressure to find your style. And so my goal is to kind of relax and let my style come to me while I'm trying a whole bunch of different things. I mean, I'm using a completely different medium than I normally use, so there's that. And I'm really liking how comfortable I am with the ink already. On day 3, I'm really learning how it moves, and it's very similar to watercolor in a sense, to where you kind of let the water and the ink just do what it's going to do, and then you come back in and refine the details of what you want it to look like. So I'm really thrilled with how this piece came out. I was very nervous going into it because the idea was so out there, and I don't see a lot of stuff like this per se. So I am very happy with the outcome of this one. I also decided to make prints of this one, so that will be up on my Redbubble as you're watching this. So if you want to get your hands on a print of this, or a sticker, or anything that's on the Redbubble website, a mug, all kinds of things like that, that will be linked in the video description below, so feel free to check that out. I'm also very curious to know how you guys are enjoying the month-long collaboration with Courtney Hertz Art. Let me know in the comments below what you think of that. And speaking of comments, the word of the day is in the pinned comment in the comment section. Make sure you comment that word today for your chance to be entered in the giveaway that we will be doing on November 3rd, live stream style. Here is my finished piece. Like I said, I'm very happy with how that turned out, and there are prints available, and the link will be in the video description below. The Inktober collaboration playlist is on your screen right now, so make sure you pop over to Courtney's channel and check out her video of the day, and I will see you tomorrow.